Hey guys, so trying out this new setup. Let me know how you guys think about it in the comments down below. As you guys can see, I have a quarantine beard here. I know this is my first time on camera, but we have an exciting video today. So I haven't really looked into the new set that much. I kind of wanted to go in blind with this. Um, but I have, as you can probably tell from how I'm going to label this video, you can see that I'm going to have two boxes worth of codes to open. Um, my girlfriend did want to open a pack, so I did pull out a rainbow card, and you'll see that I already bought the theme deck. So there are going to be some instances where you're not going to see the little new, but other than the theme decks in that one pack, I don't know much about this set. Haven't really followed Sword and Shield that much, so I don't even know that much about the Pokemon in it as well. I tend to just play very casually. So let's see what I pull here from these boxes. Maybe you guys can start doing some math and doing the ratios on what's worth getting. But let's check this out. So let's open up the first pack here. All right, let's take a look. All right, so it looks like there's a Blaziken line in this set. There's also a Fletchling line. Hoopa's usually pretty good. Let's see what this one does. If this Pokemon didn't move from the bench to the active spot this turn, this attack does not. So you have to move. It's kind of like the Zapdos, but it's like you don't do anything if you don't move. Oh, there's a slow Bro V. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may make your opponent's active poison. Okay, so it looks like you switch out. It's still weird to me that this set they're making, or from now on, all poison types are dark. I know that happened the last set, but it's still weird to me. During your opponent's next turn, defending Pokemon can't retreat, so it's trying to stick a poison type there. And honestly, it's funny how Pokemon always does the once per turn because there's no reason to state that as one per turn. A Pokemon's poison, a Pokemon's poison. Like that's just what happens. Let's take a look. All right, I like looking at the supporters. There's always interesting sports. Search your deck for a dark energy and a dark Pokemon. Reveal them and put them into your hand. I mean, it's a 2-for-1. It can help those dark decks get there, I guess. I'm not too excited for it, but I can see this being played and expanded a lot just to kind of accelerate the progress. Ooh, struggle gloves. What are these? If the Pokemon this card is attached to has weakness, defending Pokemon, it attacks the third one. So this is like, I see why it's called Struggle Gloves. It's like if you're gonna have a hard time against it, it's gonna deal more damage. I feel it's not that great unless you know you're playing a deck that you're gonna find a lot of weakness to. See what my rare is. Okay, the Decidueye. I've heard this guy's pretty good. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by Pokemon B and Pokemon GX. So it's a wall. That's interesting. Oh, and it's a spread. Does 20 damage to your opponent's bench Pokemon. So it's a wall and spread against the X's. I feel we need this type of wall. These Pokemon were really strong before, so it's nice to see that Grass is getting this, especially in a format where they're the sets for dark and fire types. So we have one V so far out of these two packs. Okay, so we have this powerful energy. Colorless energies are always interesting. As long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides colorless energy, obviously. The attacks of this Pokemon attached to do 20 more. Okay, so it's a muscle band but an energy. I think that's pretty interesting. A muscle band type energy. It's only providing colorless, so you're gonna have to have a Pokemon that does require the colorless, or literally just attach it just to do it. It doesn't look like there's any restrictions to it. just provides energy. You just lose your energy for a turn if you want to attach a muscle band. Oh, and here's the Blaze again. Because I saw the little Torchic earlier. As long as this Pokemon is in play, it is both. Okay, so it's a dual type ability. Interesting. Attach a basic energy from your discard pile to one of your bench. This is interesting because normally fire Pokemon discard energy. So this is kind of cool way to get that energy up. That's a lot of HP. I see Pokemon keeps doing an HP creep. I think it's a way to just kind of phase out um, all of the expanded cards. I'm not a huge fan of it. When Black and White came out, like 130, it's like, whoa, that's impressive for a basic, but they've just kept increasing and increasing and increasing, and I don't see it as a sustainable. It's just gonna eventually infuriate people. Okay, let's see what we got here. I don't see anything. The Bumblebee used to be cool. I don't know if you guys ever played um, the what was it called? The Primal Clash set where the Bumblebee was used kind of like to discard Pokemon. Let's see heat. As long as Pokemon it provides heat energy, that's fine. I was hoping this would be bring back that discard ability, but if the fire Pokemon aren't discarding, it doesn't look like there's a need for it. But I always like having those fire energies that you don't have to discard it. Breeder's Nurturing. Choose two Pokemon in play for each of those Pokemon. Search your deck for a card that evolve. Oh, that's cool. It's kind of like a play on the old Pokemon. Well, Pokemon Breeder used to be Rare Candy, but I get the whole breeder aspect of it. Then evolve it. Does this say? This doesn't. Okay, hold on. You can't use this card during your first turn or when the Pokemon display. Okay, so I was a little worried if they were gonna do. Well, not worried. I was gonna be excited because I miss Wally. I know it's banned, but I was like, they have to put this wording in there, otherwise, Trevenant decks and Expanded are gonna do really well. And my rare is Mimikyu. Your opponent's bench Pokemon can't be healed. Ooh, that's interesting. However, with Scoop Up Net, it's like, is that really an issue? I mean, yes, you won't be able to heal your. I'm wondering how the program's going to deal with Lana, the Lana team up card. Because it's healing it when it's still the active. So I don't know. I haven't read the ruling on this because I haven't seen the set. But I'm curious as to how that'll work because it is going to the bench when it's healing. All right, let's take a look at Mr. Rose here. Attach up to 2 basic from your discard pile to your. That's going to be really good. I can see this be V Max. Okay, I was like, I can see this being played with as I can, but it's a V Max, so it's giving the benefit to those evolved Pokemon with high HP. So interesting, but very limiting on when you can use it. Let's see what this Dark Energy does. Usually they've been doing a lot of damage. It's giving it free retreat, so this card is going to see zero play in expanded unless people just want to stop running Darkrai EX for the ability. That's the only thing I can see. But the thing I see in expanded is Darkrai EX is a lot better because you can dark patch that free retreat on there for later. Let's take a look at this guy. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, your opponent can't play any Pokemon from their hand to evolve. Ooh, interesting. So not quite Archeops, but this is going to be interesting and expanded, mainly because I think Archie's is banned. Or I'm sorry, not Archie's. My head's in a different space right now. I think Maxie's is banned and Archeops is banned. So this is interesting because they're essentially bringing back Archeops, but now I feel like now they're either going to ban this or they're going to ban Archie's. Like I feel like it's just triggering it. I don't think Pokemon understands that they have an eternal format now. Personally, I think Maxis needs to be brought back since Archeops is banned. So this to me is interesting. I just feel that it's just going to cause problems in expanded soon. So maybe I'll build an Archie's deck with evolution because it doesn't let you evolve. But I mean, if you Archie's a Blastoise and you Archie's that Pokemon, it'd be interesting. Got a little Meltan. I remember when this came out on Pokemon Go. I was like, "What is going on right now?" It looks like a Ditto with a nut on the head. And the copper wire took me a while to see. I found out about the copper wire like after I figured out the event for Pokemon Go. Beartech doesn't look any special. I mean, it looks like it heals, but this isn't going to get played. This is a bust of a pack. Let's see what we got here. Another Mountain, another Piers. What's this? Big Parasol. As long as the Pokemon this card is attached to the active spot, prevent all effects of attacks from your opponent's Pokemon done to all of your Pokemon. Wow. Existing effects are not removed. Okay, so it looks like that's really interesting. But it's from attacks only, so you can still use item cards. Okay. It's not damage, it's just effects. So I can see it's an interesting card, but I don't know how effective it's going to be because it's not preventing damage. Ooh, we got a max card, guys. Let's take a look. I'm not too excited on this just from the looks of it. They're your opponent's next turn. Your takes 30 less. I mean, that's okay. 190 attack. I mean, there's so many V Pokemon, not even V Max Pokemon, that are doing over 200 damage. And that's just insane to me, thinking that basics can do more than 200 damage, and I'm complaining about 190 damage. But it's an evolved card. It's nice. Maybe I'm gonna trade it later. Maybe I'm just gonna collect it. Yeah, it's interesting. Let's take a look here. All right, again, and I'm sorry, guys. This is a really cute skitty, though. I know I'm skipping a lot, that's why I'm apologizing. But to be honest, I'm looking at the trainers and the playable cards. I don't see cards like this are probably going to be playable. I mean, returns an interesting attack, healing 40 damage. I mean, there's a lot of cards that just aren't going to see play, so I know I'm skipping over a lot. Ooh, another V card. What is that? We're at what, 3 now? We're at 3 pairs. During your opponent's next turn, they can't play any item card. Ooh, so this is kind of what's that attack called? I'm gonna like remember it like halfway through the recording. Um, discard that. So 90. See, this is what I'm talking about. This guy does 190. Yes, you have to discard energy, but there's ways of getting energy back. There's always ways of getting energy back. I know that Scizor didn't have like any drawback, but just the fact that you have to evolve it's drawback to me. Let's see. Oh, cool. We have a little Durex. This guy doesn't look that great. Let's take a look at our rare. Are you playable, Staraptor? Move any energy, any amount of energy from your Pokemon to other Pokemon. Okay, so this just lets you move the energy around. It's interesting, and it does 70 damage. So, I mean, if he was like even a stage 1, I would see it as viable, but as a stage 2, not that great. Brave Bird, 170 damage is 30 to itself. I mean, I really wish Pokemon would focus more on evolution. Basics are way too strong. They're gimmick cards, your V cards, your EXs. There's a lot of gimmicks out there. Ooh, got another type of Poke Gear. Oh, the old PC. Flip 2 coins. If both of them are heads, that's already the 20. I don't play cards for 25% chance of the effect happening. I mean, even with Timer Ball, I'm never counting on getting both evolution cards. Like hope for my one, and that's when I'm playing theme deck. I don't run timer ball out of theme decks. Put a card from your deck. Oh, it's any card though. So it's interesting, but I'm just not that much of a gambler. See our rare. Ooh, we have a secret rare turbo pack. I've been looking at this. I know people that work in card shops, so I know people have said that this card's being bought a lot. I'm not a gambler. This is one of those few cards I've actually. This is one of the cards I got from the pack. Like if I expand here, you'll see that I already got. Well, I guess I got some from. Oh, I got some from the theme decks. That's right. Um, I didn't realize I had gotten them from the theme decks. Coin flips to me for an energy effect. I mean, it's cool. I love the fact that it's essentially your dark patch or aqua patch, but for energy. That's great. You can run a lot of multicolored decks, which I don't think people do that much anymore, to be honest. People don't really run those multicolored decks unless it's like a dragon deck. I feel I don't feel it's that great of a card, to be honest. Like, it could be wrong. I haven't been playing because I haven't opened these packs yet. To be dead honest, I've been playing more Legacy, and I'll show you guys why I've been playing more Legacy than anything. Okay, so let's see here. All right, so let's take a look. All right, Kangaskhan. I've seen her in a lot of like the theme deck ones. I did like the theme decks for these decks, guys. Um, they win a lot just when random luck. But let's see, that pack was a bust. Ooh, got a new stadium card. Whenever a player's active moves to the bench during your opponent's turn, put okay. So it's gonna prevent people from wanting to move back and forth. That's gonna be interesting. Uh, I already got the Bird Keeper from the theme decks again. Switch your active with one of your bench Pokemon. So it's a switch, and you can draw. It's interesting. It's kind of like I run the twins in a lot of decks because I love 2-for-1s, or I should say versatility. This one's interesting because switching is usually a good thing. There's very few times you can't switch into another attacker or something, and it lets you draw. So I think this is a much better option to like Sharon and all those things because it gives you that switching opportunity. Then we got a Delcatty as the rare. Not too impressed. Looks like it has like a catcher for an attack. I mean, I like this card. I don't think this pack was necessarily a bust just because of that stadium. Let's take a look. Got some more struggle gloves. Like I said, I don't like cards that depend on what your opponent's playing and what you're playing. So that's very weird to me. Unless you know you're playing an anti-meta deck where your deck is weak to the other deck. And then even then that's kind of weird because you're just playing a deck that's weak to the main deck. Strange. Once during each player's turn, that player may draw a card until they have 3 cards in their hand. So this is like if you know you're playing a deck where you're gonna just drop your hand, it's pretty good, I guess. But 3 cards, like you have to have nothing in your hand. Let's see here. Triple poison. I mean, there's been a lot of poison before. Ooh. Well, let's see what the Scizor is. See, to me, the difference between 190 when it's evolved and 140 doesn't feel like that big of a difference to me. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to play this. Zycan's just, or Zacian is just so much of a better card. Let's see here. And I apologize. I know I'm not pronouncing a lot of those names right, but I didn't really play Sword and Shield. And then when I started playing the game more, things happened, and now we don't get to really socialize with people as much anymore unless it's off Skype. All right, cool. We got another V Pokemon. That's good, but not too impressed so far. Confused and poison. If you threw a paralyzed in there, I would be all over this card. But poison and confused, no. Sorry. It's nice having full arts though. Let's see here. All right, let's see. An area dose. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve, you may switch your. Oh, cool. So we have this can actually work kind of as a Pokemon catcher, old school Pokemon catcher. I'm not talking the coin flip Pokemon catcher, but this is interesting because you could run this with Scoop Up a net, and I can see this being good when you evolve Pokemon to evolve. So you can do it. You can even run it in expanded with Devo Spray. So that's interesting. I think it's going to be a niche card, very niche, but I can see that team play a lot. Or who knows? People might just run the boss's ways. But I like the fact that it doesn't waste your supporter. If this Pokemon is in the active spot and it's damaged by a Pokemon, even if it's knocked out, it's burned. Okay, so it's just literally burning you. 120, not too impressive for stage 2. I wish Pokemon would do good stuff with their stage 2s. I really do. I feel that all the energy just kind of goes on to them making their V Pokemon. Oh, got a new little Dedenne there. Ooh, got a right pair of V. What are we at now, guys? That's a lot of Vs. I mean, not a lot of impressive Vs. This one included, to be honest. Discard energy from your opponent. Actually, that's pretty interesting, especially if you start running it with some of those colorless energy. There could be something here. I love decks that like control. I love these controlling type cards. Discarding energy from your opponents. That sounds awesome. During your next turn, this Pokemon can't use heavy. That's fine. I mean, this is interesting because if you get them early on, you can take that energy away and then just destroy them. That is a fat Pokemon. That retreat costs. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen one with 4 retreat. Let me know in the comments below if there's 4 retreat. 4 retreat's amazing. Like that's really high. I've usually seen 3. You know what this is Dunsparks do? If knocked out by a Pokemon, discard the top card. Okay, so this guy's literally attack father. It's like, run it in a deck where your goal is to deck them out, I guess. Not that great because you're giving up a prize, and if you're playing a mill deck, you're already susceptible to prize loss. And for 2, that's not that great. We got the special energy again. Ursaring, nothing too special. Ooh, melodic. These guys tend to be interesting. This one doesn't, though. So I can see this as a really good counter to the Decidueye, though. Once per turn, heal 20 damage from each of your Pokemon. So the Decidueye is there just attacking, and you just have melodic. Just, yep. As long as nothing died, we're all good. That's interesting. Especially since water's weak against lightning mainly now, so it doesn't feel like it's like balancing the act. Ooh, what's this bell? Search your deck for a Pokemon with the same name as a Pokemon in the discard pile. Okay, so you discard your Pokemon, you can search for them, and put it into your hand, and shuffle your deck out. I like this. I feel that Pokemon TPCi realized that searching for Pokemon is really broken. That's why we haven't seen the return of Ultra Ball. But I kind of like this. It's like your Pokemon's knocked out. This is an easy way to get it back. I like search cards. I've seen this Mr. Mime a lot. We've opened him a bit, but only takes nothing too special. Come on, it's a Mr. Mime. We could have done something with him. Oh, Houndoom V. You know, interesting enough, I've been debating on remaking the Houndoom Mill deck for Expanded. I'm just a little afraid with all the power creep that's been going on with Pokemon to do it. But let's see this guy. Burns. Yeah, I like that it's auto burn, but that's only like 40 up to 60 damage for weakness. If your bench Pokemon have any damage counters on them, this attack does 100 more. Okay, you can just do like a little rainbow energy and do it, but for double fire, not a big fan there. I was rooting for you, Houndoom. I really was. Let's see. What are we at? That's, I think, like half of the packs have had V cards, actually. Oh, there's a Gothitelle in this deck. Well, I mean, I'm assuming there's a Gothitelle. I doubt it would go. This is a base set where they don't have the full evolutions anymore. At least I hope not. Shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 4 cards. If your active Pokemon is your only Pokemon in play, draw 4 instead. This is kind of like, well, let's try to do it. So it's kind of a one-sided judge. I don't know. In a format that has Cynthia, not that great, but then again, I know rotate. Well, we'll see what rotation happens. I need to catch up with the news on what's happening with rotation. Okay, BRTech. Well, I remember I wasn't impressed by him last time. Let's see here. I swear, how many of these Mr. Mimes do I have now? 7 Mr. Mimes. Really? Some of the things about opening packs, you realize how much of the fluff you get. I got a reverse of this guy now. Let's see what my rare is. Meh. Interesting, I guess. It was a bust. Let's see. Come on. More struggle gloves. Ooh. Double reveal. What do we got here? A Grumble. Oh, I was hoping it was as good as Fairy Grumble. Let's see. Muck. Got a Muck for the rare. Ooh, come on. Look at some more V cards. That felt wrong. I don't like how they're called V cards. I feel that needs to be changed a lot for so many reasons. Once during your turn, after that player flips any number of coins, they may ignore all those effects and flip those coins and begin flipping those coins again. Interesting. So you only get to do it once. So, but that's interesting because it's kind of like the V Star effect from that was way back, Noble Victories, but it's for anything. So I think that's interesting. That could make that energy patch viable. It goes from being, what is that, half, but then we do another half. It makes that that energy patch go from being 50% chance to being a 75% chance. Remember, guys, just because something's 50-50, if you redo it again, it's not 100%. You have to do half of not getting it times half of not getting it, and that gets you 25% chance of not getting it. So, ooh, what do we have here? Unfortunately, I don't have your lower form, but let's see. If all of your Pokemon in play are dark, so you're going to run this in a dark deck, you can have up to 8 Pokemon on your bench. Wow. And you can't put non-dark. Well, yeah, because I was about to say, I was like, that kind of would negate the effect. If it's like they all have to be dark, put another one in there, and it's not dark, that would kind of ruin it. 30 damage for each of the dark Pokemon in play. Okay, so if somehow you get all 8 on your bench, so that should be 9, because I'm assuming you're going to attack with this. Well, yeah, you're going to attack with this guy as part of the attack. 9 times 3, 270 damage. That is impressive, although that's going to be a feat, especially since this guy's in evolution. So some of your dark slots are going to be taken up by evolutions. I can see it, though. I can definitely see it. All right, let's see what we got here. Old PC again, Clang. Ooh, we got a Charizard VMAX, guys. Let's see here. 300 damage, discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. Honestly, 300 damage is really good. I didn't mean to say the 300. That 300 damage is really good. I like how they're called GMAX. It's a GMAX fire attack, but it's not a G or a GX attack. So it's kind of playing with that there. Losing 2 energies for 300 damage, not bad at all. That's really good. This is a really interesting card. I want to see what the Charizard V does, to be honest. Um, Interesting. I can see it synergizing really well with other cards. That's a pretty good Charizard. Not the best Charizard I've ever seen, but it's a pretty good one. Ooh, we got another one of these guys. Wait, did I get something else similar to this? Oh, I got its evolved form. I was like, wait a minute. Oh no. Oh, cool. I got both arts, guys. That's exciting. What do you do again? Discard 2 energies for night. Like I said, this is really interesting. I still think I like the Tapu Koko, especially because Tapu Koko has free retreat. But I like the fact that I got the full art already for this guy. So if I do want to make a deck with this, it'll be interesting. Your opponent's next turn can't play any item cards. Oh, that's right, Paralyzing Bolt. I do like that Paralyzing Bolt. Daunt. It's a good thing I got that card. It was the Daunt attack. It prevented the effect item cards. See, I told you like later on in the video I'm gonna remember it. Luckily I pulled it again. Daunt. It was a dragon attack. Got another Ariados, so if I wanna prove myself, I really like these little ghost teacups. They're really cute. Put 2 Pokemon in your active. I'm sure like the evolved form is gonna be a lot better. Ooh, Hydreigon. As often as you like. During your turn, you may attach a fire energy. So this is a little interesting. I can see this kind of doing like a little play on the other Hydreigon, where you can move as much energy around as you'd like. Attaching them, like making a Blastoise for Dark type, though, I don't know. Blastoise, I feel like only got bigger because of Archie's Blastoise. So unless they're gonna do like another Archie's type card again, which again 50% of those Archie and Hidden Ball tricks are canceled. Bring back Hidden Ball Trick, Pokemon. Just bring back Hidden Ball Trick. There's no reason. Ooh, apparently that Butterfree can evolve. G Max Tox Breeze. Your opponent's active is now Confused and Poison. What? Why do you keep pushing Confused and Poison Pokemon? I don't understand. Just because you can have 2 special conditions, why are you picking like probably the worst ones? I even like Burn, I think, more than Poison sometimes. Although Poison does stay on there forever. Let's see here, but that's interesting. They just really keep pushing that. If you played Bird Keeper from your hand during turn, ignore all energies in this Pokemon's attack. Ooh, that's interesting. So you switch into him, and then you're like, "Ooh, cool! Now that I switched into him," and it's not even switching into him with Bird Keeper. Keep that in mind. So if you have a Pokemon with free retreat, you can free retreat into that Pokemon and then do this. It just says during the turn, so you don't have to switch into him with Bird Keeper. This attack does 60 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So it's a good snipe card, especially with that Decidueye. It seems interesting. Lightbird, what do you do? This Pokemon can't be paralyzed. Very, very niche. What were you doing there, Pokemon? It's like, I guess if you played it expanded against Excelcore? Maybe? I don't know. That's interesting. I like that pack just to see what the Rowlet did. Well, speaking of Excelcore, uh, Your Dark Explorer's brother is so much better than you, Excelgor. I'm sorry. Giving you 20 damage, but getting rid of Paralyze and Poison. Oh, the Mighty have fallen. Let's see what we got here. You know, it's very weird that they don't do anything with this card. I know it's kind of weird because I'm like pointing here because the camera's over here. My computer screen's over here. That this guy doesn't do any sniping. The only reason I bring it up now is because I saw what the Rowlet did. Oh, what does Gossitail do? Confuse. Yay. Choose 2 random cards from your opponent's hand. Put them. Sorry, Gossitail. You're so different from, what was it, Magical Room when they first introduced you. Items. Let's see what we got here. Starlight. We have an ability. I like looking at abilities. Oh, so this is, I'm liking Birdkeeper more and more because of these effects it's giving to the other Pokemon. I almost feel though that they should have just, but yeah, never mind. I was gonna say they should have just given that with Birdkeeper, but then it's like, what defines a bird? There's not a bird type in Pokemon, so they had to give them these abilities. So never mind. Search your deck for 2 cards and put them into your hand. That's really cool. Huh. That Star Raptor's not looking that bad. I would probably make a little fun niche deck. Let me know if you guys want to see that. Alright, so we have a Suicune. Put 2 water energies attached to this Pokemon into your hand. Not that great. What does VEBtran do? This attack does 10 more damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. Okay, cool. So that is a beast of a revenge or an outrage. I've been playing a lot of Legacy lately, so looking at this, I'm like, wow. I don't like that it is 3 energies though. It's like it costs as much as a blue flare, but it's just a stronger outrage. It's interesting. If you get one shot, especially in this format, it feels like that's just a waste of space at that point. So I should really see how many packs I'm doing. I need to have like a counter or something on the screen. I mean, this is the first time I opened this many packs. Sweet. So we're getting the ratios for VMAX cards looks really good for this set, guys. The only thing that bugs me is the amount of playable VMAX cards. Just because you make something a VMAX doesn't automatically make it good, as we've seen here today. We've got like, what, 40 packs left? All right, so let's see what we have here. We have Tauros, some more. We got that bird. Ooh. Well, I got way too many because of the theme. I shouldn't even bother because of the theme decks. I already had all the bird keepers I needed. So I might be trading some of these away. What does this girl do? Power Whip. 20 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon for each energy. Huh, that's interesting. Attached to this Pokemon. Okay, so you would have to load her up with energies. You may move an energy attached to your opponent's Pokemon. Your opponent active into. Okay, so you're returning the energy back. I get it. Timeout kick, power whip. That's interesting. Cape of Toughness. Okay, so it looks like it's adding HP except to GXs. I really feel Pokemon needs to acknowledge the fact that they have eternal formats now. Why is EX not attached to this? So it's literally like, yeah, we want to get rid of these Pokemon that we're slowly going to phase out anyway. And by the way, in the Eternal format, it's just going to be very awkward because this doesn't work on GXs. It does work on EXs and it does work on V. You're just excluding a small period of time Pokemon. And I feel like you're not acknowledging that your regionals are in an Eternal format. So it should say EXs if it really wants to go there. I almost feel like it should exclude maxes because now you're just adding HP to V Pokemon. Alright, so we got that powerful energy. What do we got here? Cannot be expected. Special conditions. I mean, that would be great. I know it's a stage 1, so that's okay. But this energy cost and this retreat. Okay, so there are more Pokemon with 4 retreat costs at least. I feel that's kind of pointless because at that point we're just going to be switching. Is the difference between 3 energy and 4 energy that big of a difference? I mean, it is, I guess. I don't know. I just feel like once you're at 3, like 4 is just overkill on energy costs. All right, we got another one of her. I like these power frontier. Ooh, I'm at 2, so I only need like 2 more to start making decks with it. All right, let's see here. What is this? Billowing smoke. If this Pokemon is attached knockout from an attack from Pokemon, they would be knocked out instead of putting those cards into your hand. Interesting. So, if this Pokemon is attacked, is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, that player discards any prize cards they would get instead of putting it into your hand. Okay. I think that's cute. It's like, I honestly think we need to get rid of the prize card system and just have like a little timer because I feel card advantage when you're already winning is a big problem in how the game's played. Let's see what this goes. Okay, so we got so I'm ashamed we didn't get this on camera, but I did pull one of these from my first pack. So the one pack outside of this, we did have it. So we do have, so I have one line, which is not great, but I do have a line now. You may attach an energy card from this card pile, energy from your opponent's active. So we can discard an energy from this Pokemon. So it's basically just one for oneing the energy count. That's a lot of fire energy for 120 damage. But I know the reason we're going to play this card is for the evolution. And I remember the evolution just does a bunch of damage for all of those fire energy. That is a lot of potential for energy, for damage. I mean, let's see what we got here. I'm excited to have a line. Honestly, I honestly should have like traded these, but I wanted you guys to see a pack opening thing. I can honestly, I've been playing the game long enough where I can play other formats. So again, big parasol seems interesting. Nothing too impressive in this pack, unfortunately, guys. Let's keep going. Let's keep rolling them out. Bird Keeper. I'm gonna have so many Bird Keepers. I got another Butterfree. If this costs 2 energy, just get rid of this little thing right here. Just get rid of it. I would be more impressed with this card. I'm excited on how many V Pokemon I'm getting. I just wish there were more exciting V Pokemon that I was getting. Alright, and we got another powerful energy. We're getting there, guys. One more. Looks like I'm going to get all of my powerful energies from these 2 boxes. Okay. Nothing too great. I'm getting those powerful energies. If I want to build, someone told me that there's like a Porygon deck out there. We got it. Got it. Got all 4. Now they got a reverse, so now I have to get all those reverse. And I have a feeling that once I look into the set, there's going to be the rainbow version or something of this. Got another Houndoom. All right, we got it, guys. So now we need 3 more reverses so I can have the play set in reverse. All right, come on. We didn't get another reverse powerful energy. Got a muck. Ugh. Come on. At least give me some good trainers. OPC. I wish it could be better. I really do. They both have to be heads. Got a fat squirrel there. Let's see. Now's the part with the pack opening that it feels like it's like, let's look for all the good stuff. All the curiosity just kind of dies. Let's just get into it. I got another Gleam Tangle, so I can see ideas for this deck. I'm excited to see what I can make with this. Got a Wigglytuff. Apparently, it's the first time I get a Wigglytuff. Sleep. Again, I feel like most of the time when it's not a V Pokemon, this is fodder, and even now, even with V Pokemon, it doesn't feel like amazing. I remember back when EXs were really good, and we wanted to get an EX because they were playable, and then I swear, like the next set, it's starting to get meh, and then after that, I felt like we kind of ran out of ideas. Oh, if we got Blaze again, if we want to start energy excelling. I can't even call it energy excelling because it takes 3 energy to do that. Why you do that? I like the full art trainers. If you guys have full art trainers that you guys don't need, you can try to work something out as long as it doesn't ruin like all the decks I can build. But I like collecting these. I know they're not real cards, but I love just having all of the full art trainers. I think I have a play set of like battle reporters. I don't even need them. So again, guys, I love this idea of not giving your opponent card advantage. I think that's great. This card's any prize. I didn't read that last time. That changes stuff. So you kill one of your opponent's VMAX Pokemon or even tag team Pokemon, they don't get to draw those cards. They just go straight into the discard pile. I like this. I like this card a lot. I feel like if people start running it a lot, people are going to have to start running a lot of tool remover. I like the idea of this card. Like you can throw it in your water deck for your Darumaka. I like how they made Darmanitan have that switch in Galorian form. It's really interesting, especially since they switch types. I know they switched types before, but I like that they're kind of continuing that Darmanitan change. All right, so rare fossil. This is what we would need for that other thing if we were playing it in standard. I forgot what it was called. The water Archeops. That's its name now, guys. It's water Archeops. I don't care what its name is. That's what it's gonna be to me. It's water Archeops. Rare fossil, 70 HP. I remember when HP used to be 30 for these guys. Actually, I think they were 10 when they first came out. The mysterious fossil. Blah, blah, blah. If you play Bird Keeper, ignore. Oh, so it's just that bird effect. 70 damage. If you do this, 70 damage. So if you can discard a card for 140 damage, not so special. A lot of birds have been doing it, but I guess the special thing is it's energy free. 140 damage. That's kind of cool. We got 20 packs, 26 packs, guys, it looks like. So let's take a look here. We got Rose, Golark, doesn't look too impressive. I really like these monkeys when I was playing casual on like Pokemon leagues and stuff. I haven't seen any of the Simisears, the Seer Pokemon, any of the Simis, I should say, been as good as those original black and white ones. Nothing too special, looks like. I mean, another Talonflame, that's cool. How much of this guy do I have for a line? Ooh, I have at least a playset. I have one of the good Decidueyes. I don't think any of the other Decidueyes are too special. And I don't even think this guy's playable anymore. Alright, let's see what we got here. Another Scizor. That's cool. So I have 2 lines of that Scizor if I ever want to mess around with metal. Who knows what'll happen once rotation happens? So cards that I've thought have been meh have gotten better. Let's see here. Not that caddy. I don't know why my mouse has been acting fidgety. During amping up attack, 90 more damage. I guess that's cool, but it's only for it's only for amping up. So I mean, 1 energy, you have to invest in it. Oh, it's a fossil type too. That kind of ruined it for me right there. That could have been cool. Who knows? I can see it being played. Somebody prove me wrong. Somebody make a deck and make it good. Oh, I really need. This is great. I really need Charizard V's now. I want to make this guy good. I know it's 5 energy. I know it's really hard. I know you're losing that energy, but it's Charizard. I don't even know what else to say. Even the regular Charizard isn't that bad. I might even run just this Charizard, but having the ability to do that I think that's great. I need Charizards now. Let's see what we got here. Oh, come on. I feel like we started off really hot and now it's just kind of dwindled. I can't say that. I can't say that because of that last Charizard. So I can't say that. What if I get more Charizard V's? You know? Probably not, but let's hope. Again, one more and I have a playset. Oh, we can put this on Charizard, and that way they don't get to draw their 3 prizes. They just go, yeah, boop. Let's see here. Boop. Got the playset. Got the playset, guys. That's awesome. I think I got the playset of these. Oh, I don't? How's my Charizard going to have more HP? Well, I guess I could use that one tool. But then I can't do this. I need more of this because I can't run that one cape that gives me more HP. I want to run this so they can't. That's one of the things I miss about playing physical cards is you don't get to see the look of the player's face when you do something that completely devastates them. Now all I get is those rage scoops. Lightbird, I don't understand you. Ooh, what's this Stunfisk? He looks scary. This Pokemon gets 20 HP for each lightning area. Interesting. Trap during your opponent's next turn. If it's damaged by an attack. Does that say 12? That says 12. That is ridiculous. During your opponent's next turn, if this Pokemon. Wow. That is a trap. I feel like you're gonna run a lot of the boss's way. That Ariados weird cringy idea I came up with to get rid of it. But I just like the fact that it's like we can pump it up with HP and hey, if you attack me, boom. 120 damage. There's a reason why this one I can understand why it has 4 retreat costs. You don't want this guy switching out at random points in time, potentially healing later. I like it. It's interesting. I want to make a deck with it just to kind of like, just I just like that idea. Like attack, even if they do 10 damage, they get 120 damage back. That's awesome. How many rare fossils do I have? So I know I have this one reverse. I only have 2 rare fossils. Looks like Water Off deck isn't going to happen for me, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sure you guys didn't want that anyways. We got another Tapu Koko. Free retreat. I love how Tapu Koko always has retreat. This guy's fast. Draw 2 energies. I'd rather play the V Pokemon. Ooh, we got the 3. Close to the playset, guys. We're going to get the playset. I know we're going to get that playset. We have 17 packs. We have to get the playset. Let's see here. Lugia. I mean, as a kid, I would have been excited because of Lugia. But this guy isn't that great. Put an energy card, attach this Pokemon to your hand. It's interesting. It reminds me of the dragons back from Black and White. And I know I keep saying this because I play Legacy, but I like it. 130 HP. The only thing is, I really wish this was like an outrage just to kind of be like, yep, it's a dragon. Even though Lugia isn't a dragon. I don't know why it didn't click. That was weird. Oh, sorry, I was just looking at my mouse. I'm like, why isn't this clicking? I also I'm using like an office mouse right now. I'm not using my Razer mouse, so that's probably why. What are you? Oh, are you necessary for? I think this is the guy necessary for the Octiops. Meh. Not too impressed. What's your ability? Oh, it's a T. You must discard a Pokemon that has Mad Party attack. Okay. From your hand in order to use this ability. Interesting. Once during your turn, you may draw 2 cards. I wanted to be excited for this teapot. I really did because I love it. Pull tea, guys. It's a good pun. Not 60 HP. 60 HP. I guess you can Professor Elms it, but other than that, let's see what we got here, guys. More Pierce, all the umbrellas I will ever want, which is more than one. Oh, we got an Aggron. Let's see what Aggron does. Okay, so Aggron basically, well, I was going to say it has 30 from the game. That's literally what they're calling it because that's what it is. 160 for 4 energies. Very heavy. I've noticed the cost of the attacks are very heavy now. So it's like they're doing the power creep, but then they're also requiring more energy. So you're going to have to come up with more creative ways to accelerate your Pokemon, which is interesting. Let's see what you do here. If your opponent's attack has no damage counters on it before this attack does nothing. Interesting. You can't do anything from 0. So it's like, if you're hurt, this can knock you out. But if you're not hurt, you're okay. It's and the cauterize. You're supposed to be cauterizing a wound, which is supposed to be good, but it's like 80 damage, knocked out. I don't know. That's kind of interesting. I like call for family cards mainly in theme decks, though not viable outside theme decks. Let's see here. Ooh, what did Rose Stadium do again? Oh, that's right. If you drop your hand, you can get all 3. So if you don't have anything, Hippowdon, I think I've seen him in theme decks. Hasn't been that great. Blaziken, ooh, you can make a Blaziken deck, guys. I have 3 of them. I don't know if I would run 4, so I think we're good for a Blaziken deck if I want to build a Blaziken deck. Let's see what we have here. Digger Bee. I mean, I got another fossil. I think this is a... Oh, it's a 3rd fossil. Okay, cool. One more fossil, guys. We need one more Glimwood Stadium, and we need one more fossil, and we need 3 more. 3 more. What were they called? The powerful energies. Ooh, this guy seems interesting. When you evolve this Pokemon from a Pokemon in your hand, Once during your turn, you may put one Pokemon of one Pokemon except attach all the energy. When you evolve this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may put one of your Pokemon except one and all attached cards into your hand. So you put it on there and pick them up. You may put one of your Pokemon attached. Oh, it's a scoop up. I got it. The wording on these cards keep getting more and more complicated now, I swear. But yeah, it's a scoop up. You play it, scoop up. It's a stage 3, so I mean I guess that's interesting. But it's a scoop up for anything. So I mean you could run this guy with scoop up net and scoop him up and start all the scoops. Scoop everything. Just scoop them all up. Might run them in expanded with a Winona and just start scooping everything up. Just scoop, scoop, scoop. Um, you can run it with Shaman. Winona, colorless, expanded. That's going to be the play. Run it with scoop up, that way you can scoop up Shaman EX. All the scoops. I'm going to use it to scoop. Yeah, let's see. Come on, I need more Glimwoods. Glimwoods. Ooh, I got a Cape of Toughness. Got 2 of them now. I'm gonna start running this on in expanded so much that they're gonna like want to errata it. Probably not. Not really. Ooh, we got the melodic. What is my rare? I'm not a big fan of fossils. I like that they have made it stronger. I just don't like. I have a fossil in my opening hand. I love my opening hand, but because it's a trainer, I can't play it down. I hate that. Especially now with the Clefairy dolls I've been running. Yes, we're gonna do it, guys. We're gonna build the Stunfisk deck, and it's gonna be terrible, and I'm not gonna care. All right, you can run this with that one card. What was it? The bomb card. Just like attack it and die. Let's see what we got here. Boom. Got a turbo patch. I think I already have. Yep, I was like, I think I already have my 4 from the theme decks. Oh, it's this guy. And you do not need him. They have 2 fossils, 2 water fossils in this thing. Interesting. Primal Law. I am not going to remember this. It is water Archeops. You are water Archeops. I know you don't have wings, but you're water Archeops. Let's see here. Ooh. Now I need these guys. Now I need all of these. Why do you do this to me, Pokemon? And you know what? There's going to be a gold version of this. Wait, actually, no. There's no. Really? No gold version of this card. It's interesting. Got a Swanna again. Come on. I need so many cards. I don't know how I'm going to. We got it. We got them, guys. Wait, when did we get it? All of them? I don't remember. You guys are probably looking at it like, Victor, you already said you had the playset. I don't remember getting it, but I do have the playset now. So that's going to be interesting for coin flip death. It's painful seeing that Excelgor because you guys have probably seen my Excelgor video. I love that Excelgor deck. It's painful seeing it. Lugia, you're like too late to the party. I'm sorry. Like if you came out like even during Black and White, even during like when the EXs first came out, I would say you'd be fine. But you're way too late for the party. Next Destinies, that's the set I was thinking about. Okay, it looks like I have all my fossil. One of them's reversed, which is gonna bug me. I'm gonna need more of those. This elephant's interesting. I mean, the elephants are interesting because I do want it for like a steel deck, but I feel just that evolving is a little too much. I mainly want it just to fight against. Oh man, this is what happens when it's hot, guys. Like my brain, it's not working. My desk has super condensation from this cup of water. It's not even ice, but it's just that hot. I got another usage. Why? Cool. Um, but that one, uh, that one dark type, I can't remember its name. I'm gonna remember it like as soon as I'm done recording. Um, but that's why I mainly want like a steel evolution. Nothing too special. Old PC, stop, go home, get back, stop being old. Nope. Oh, there's so much stuff I want, and I'm not gonna get. This is my last pack, guys. Thanks for watching. If you've been watching for this long, what? There's a trainer card that I haven't seen. Both Pokemon are confused. Interesting. I know there's a Pokemon that does something when it's confused, but I can't remember. I don't think it's in standard anymore. But I mean, Pokemon just keep pushing. Well, guys, that looks like it's it. Um, if you're curious as to why I kept saying I kept playing Legacy, let me show you my versus ladder. What do we have? Like a week left for the versus ladder. I'm like super in the lead just from playing um, a lot of Legacy. I just built. I honestly just kept playing. What was it? Reshiflosion, and I did good with it. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully next time you guys watch, I'm not gonna have any tickets here. I'm just gonna grind those out now. They don't have a ladder to climb. I mean, I'm gonna have some just because I play a lot. But yep, thanks for watching. Uh, Let me know what you guys think of this video. Let me know what you think of having me on camera. Uh, See you guys.